Raiders of the Lost Art. It's time.
It's a good name.
We're going to do a little thing. A little tingity thing.
A new idea.
Yeah. And we wanted people to ask us questions. They didn't have to be music based. They could be anything. Because people keep saying they want more podcasts with less music, which is not the whole idea of this.
They want you to talk about bodily functions and fluids. That's what they really want. And that will probably come up in this.
I'm very happy that my family don't listen to this. Or fucking anyone involved.
I didn't think you'd give a fuck.
What?
I never thought you'd be the kind of guy to give a fuck about that.
Oh yeah, but like
I'm definitely the one that gives a fuck about that.
I definitely don't, right, until they say it to me, you know what I mean?
And then you're like
right now I'm like, yeah, fuck you, I'll die in a fire, like, you know, smell a fly killer off you, go at me. Do you know what I mean? But like, now, like when it happens, I'm like, listen, but that's not cool that you said that. And all of a sudden I'm like 5 years old again. I'm like, oh, I'm fucked, Bobby. I'll delete it from the internet. But yeah, we want the people to ask us questions. And
we got some great questions.
We got some great questions.
Really great, well thought out ones.
We gave people a 12-hour window, 7 a.m. till 7 p.m. The questions arrived today, the day we're recording this. We got about 8 questions, give or take. Some were absolute garbage. Fair play to you. That's what we wanted, really, to be honest with you. And some were real serious, which I wasn't into. But whatever, you know.
I really thought some of these were going to get horrible. I hate putting questions out to the public just on the basis that maybe someone will say something super personal, which you got 2 of. So.
Yeah, I got two delicious ones. That's proof that I just keep putting too much of myself out there. So yeah, let's see if we can dig harder into this.
You little whore.
I'm a little cum slut, man, I'm telling you.
Sex worker podcast guy.
I am a little alt model whore ahead of me. Let's get to the first question. I have my thing open here. So somebody asked, Aidan O'Hara asked, what is the shittest instrument? The one that destroys your ears every time you hear it.
For me.
What was it?
The kazoo.
The kazoo?
I fucking hate it.
The kazoo.
Yeah, it's even on a Ghost song. It's on, Zombie Queen, Goulet Zombie Queen.
That's a great song.
I'll tell you the live one, but you know what? A well-produced kazoo, maybe there's kazoos out there that are worth like $1,000.
Kazoo is just a lump of paper that you blow through, but they've turned it into this plastic fucking type of shy.
It's like putting your lips up against fucking Donald Duck and blowing into that.
A kazoo, yeah. Kazoos don't bother me.
They annoy me, man.
No, it doesn't bother me in
the
the slightest.
Punk bands use them.
Do they? I never heard
Pop
a kazoo.
Bands, I think,
never heard a kazoo heard in a song in my life. You just said Ghost and I just agreed with you. Just to sound like I knew what I was talking about.
It's on.
I don't, because it was I agree with you. Garbage.
That double part song, Goulet Zombie Queen. Live, he takes it.
Yeah.
And instead of only in the live version, on the regular one, it's the synth going. But the live thing.
Fuck off. The boy is fuck off back in your cage.
You know what? Do you know what I hate more? But unfortunately, this instrument can be used for good and evil. Is the trumpet.
Trumpet, okay.
So it can be used for. I don't like jazz.
Okay.
But it can be used incredibly well for jazz.
Yeah.
It's used in pop, punk and ska.
Okay.
Pop, punk, ska. And I hate it for that. So all around, I'd have to say, if someone took a kazoo, I'd straight up reach over and grab that, put it in the bin.
Really?
Bagpipes can be, again, good or bad.
Yeah, I don't know.
Really good or really bad. So what is the instrument you cannot fucking stand?
The fucking lap steel guitar.
Really?
I fucking hate
now,
it.
It looks annoying. When I see someone playing like...
It's
bang a Budweiser off that.
It's just a stupid fucking thing.
Remember every Budweiser song?
Yeah.
From the ad used the lap steel guitar?
I just can't. The minute I fucking hear it, or I see it at a gig, and it's just... that fucking... But it's like, you know that like country and western style where they drown it in reverb? It's the caterwaul and banshee call, scream and scutter of a fucking lap steel. I can't do it. It sounds like a child crying. It's just, and my child's crying, and I don't even have a child. That's the fucking, you know, like they say, like when women hear babies crying, like their hormones go mad.
From the consumption days, the tuberculosis days.
There's something about that fucking, and they all play the same fucking thing.
And then, they do it like,
oh, it's fucking horrific.
A little triplet or something.
Horrific. I can barely tolerate like a slide guitar. You know what I mean? Like, do you remember when cunts be playing with, like, beer bottles and all? I'd smash that up your hole, you cunt, with your beer bottle. Oh my God. And there's not a guitar. I play guitar, you play guitar. There's not one of us.
Someone takes a beer bottle from the crowd.
Oh my God, takes a swig out and plays his fucking solo in it.
Like,
fuck you.
I've paid for that beer. You're not getting that beer.
Fuck off. That was a tenner at your gig, Slash, you cunt. Fuck off, away me. I hate slidey guitar shit. I fucking hate it. Cause I guarantee you play guitar, I play guitar. I guarantee you bought a slide at one stage.
I never learned how to use it. Or
No, you
liked
didn't.
It when I did.
No, you just got one and you went, and you went, that's fucking garbage, and you fucking it in. Full on.
You put it on your little ring finger and you...
Nobody even knew. Yeah. But it made more sense to put it on your, like, proper, your index finger. But you meant to put it on your little one. No one knew what was going on.
No.
Garbage.
No.
Fuck it. So the cunt use EBOs.
I was about to say...
vibrators, guitar vibrators.
You can probably use an EBO and one of them.
Of course you could. Fuck it. Just fucking play the guitar, you cunt. But the lap steel, it's a table with strings on it. I fucking hate it.
That and a kazoo in the background.
I can't fucking do it. And I have loads of mates who are mad into like country and western and rockabilly, and they use them a lot.
Just play the fucking guitar. Sure.
Play the fucking guitar.
Play a song. You know what? Write a song.
Yeah, how about that? That doesn't have a lap steel part.
Forget about how much you spend on your amp head. Do you remember the people we know that have the best gear in the world?
Yeah.
Write a fucking song.
How about that? How about a chorus, you cunt? How about that? There's 100 bands
Give
I
us
follow.
a middle eight.
Just write a chorus, you fucking prick. Do you know what I mean? If your song doesn't have a fucking chorus and it's not a song, it's an ad. Shut the fuck up.
The mood I create with my tech.
The next one, Kim Brosnan asks, if you could reproduce a song or an album that was mixed in a way that was trendy at the time, but sounds kind of dated now, what would it be?
That's a brilliant question.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Who would you pick?
As soon as I seen Kim commented on
She also gave us an example of a Bee Gees song.
and it's a really good example.
I didn't click that, I'm not messing.
No, but I know that song.
I don't fucking know
You
that
win
song.
again, isn't it?
You win again.
So that's like...
Do I know that song?
You win again.
Okay, yeah, I know that song.
It sounds like a George Harrison song.
Yeah.
And George Harrison, exactly, is the kind of person that would fall into the category of what Kim posted there. Going from the late 70s into the 80s, where technology hadn't quite been mastered how to use it, 70s into 80s had some horrific production that should have died. Yeah, and that's a good example of it.
Remember them drums? Not like the fucking Phil Collins, dum dum, not them, but there was like this weird, like massively gated and compressed and limited drums where there was no nuance in the drums. Everything was just bish bosh, bish bosh, bish bosh, and that bothered shit out of me.
Well, I went first last time, so you go first this time. What is your, what's your own?
I don't think I'd have any particular song or any particular album, but I would like, personally, I would like to hear old Bad Brain songs recorded in a modern setting.
I honestly would have put money on you saying Danzig.
No, I think Danzig sounds perfectly fine. I'm all right with it.
Some of the early Danzig sounds like it was recorded in a sink.
Like Sound and stuff like that, yeah, and early Misfits, but that had the appeal. There's something about Bad Brains because they were such better.
Yeah,
like they were just better musicians than anybody else. I would love to hear what like a proper like modern recording studio how it could affect a classic Bad Brains.
Yeah, fair enough, right.
Like an 80s Bad Brains. Not like the lads now playing old songs. But you can imagine like Band in DC or something recorded with that fucking Chew Madsen, that fucking heft to it. Be incredible.
But to be fair, the way it was recorded was the style that still stays.
Yeah, 100%.
To this day.
Like the album everybody talks about for them was Black Dot or Alpha Omega. And that's literally recorded in a shed.
Yeah.
Literally recorded. No, not a shed, it's an abandoned apartment. But that's the one they think captures that Bad Brains feel. I never saw Bad Brains live, so
Speaking
I don't
of an
fucking know.
interesting way an album was recorded, not that interesting, but unique, a band that was announced for Ireland for the first time in, 13 years, Rage Against the Machine.
Oh, yeah.
Are going to play
Electric Picnic.
fucking Electric Picnic.
No.
Now, that is the first album is the only really good Rage Against the Machine album.
No.
Okay, that and a bit of the Battle of LA.
Yeah.
Second album's not great.
Second album has two absolute outrageous.
That's the first album is
murderous.
The first album,
Perfect. Start finish.
Rage Against the Machine is
10 out of 10.
live
recorded.
Yep.
10 out of 10. Amazing. There's not a single wasted second on it. No. Second album has 2, maybe 3 outrageous bangers.
Yeah, but I said this, they might not even make it onto the first album.
Who?
those songs off.
Yeah.
Even
There's definitely stuff from the second album made for the first one, 100%.
yeah, but
Like
would you swap them out?
It's
Okay, maybe that's a bad example because that can be good. That can be said for anything, especially fucking Muse.
Maybe, but,
Muse are cunts for that.
Yeah. I don't know if you can separate them. I'm sure there was a bunch of shit even from the third album that was like relics from the first and second. I think the second album is what they, I think the third album is what they always wanted to sound like.
Well, a lot of people need to hear your second album was shite. Like what they said about Ghost, for instance.
Yeah.
Keeps coming back to Ghost.
That's a lie as well. It's a great album.
No, it is a great album, but it's just misunderstood at the time, and I do like it more than I did.
Yeah. I like it more than the first one.
Well, that's interesting, like that you said, Bad Brains, because some of their stuff, I know what you're saying, it loses its heft in the bad recording.
It's just, there's like a bunch of frequencies missing from those Bad Brains recordings that would add so much to it.
Heft.
Yeah.
Missing
just the
heft.
balls of it.
Yeah.
And it's missing because of the way they recorded on like a fucking Tascam 4-track or
I
something.
think that's fair enough.
You know? But who'd you?
Mine is the entire album Dangerous by Michael Jackson. Not the entire album, but mostly. See, this is right. To me, this album was recorded in a style at the time, as per Kim's qualifications of what is to be done with this one. This was recorded. This was the first, I think, non-Quincy album.
Okay.
So this was Dangerous 1991 by Teddy Riley. Produced this one. Michael Jackson and Teddy Riley from Blackstreet. This to me, when I listen back to it, I would definitely redo the drums on so many of these songs, especially stuff like the song Jam, Remember the Time. But then the songs like this album is a bit of a mess.
Yeah.
It's surprisingly annoys me and exhilarates me at the same time. Because the songs like Who Is It and Give In To Me are like ballady rock songs where they use live drums and guitar and stuff like that. But then there's and it even says it here,
Cindy Dork, like
contemporary R&B. That's that.
What you're saying, it was one of the guys from Blackstreet recorded
Teddy
it, was
Riley,
it?
yeah, incredible producer, absolutely brilliant. But it has that thing, that style of drums, loops that were not timeless. Because if you go to Bad, Thriller, even the fucking funk album,
There's instrumentation in it.
yeah, there's something about some of the drums on Bad.
So this is loopy as fuck, basically. Yeah.
Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember
Now,
that.
I swear to God, if you had to take it at the time, it was actually not overdone at the time, but it has become through the 90s, from 91 to 97,
Killed.
R&B, fucking
Overplayed.
overdone and ruined.
Yeah.
That it degraded its replay quality. So, honestly, listen to Dangerous and listen to how annoying and aggressive some of the drums are in that you're like, no, sorry.
What year was that?
That was 91.
91. So we could have been talking about, like I said earlier, about that.
No, I'm saying that at the time this sounded fucking great to me. And I was
like I said,
it's so fucking
there was a thing in the
it's
late,
punchy. It's great. It's
there was a
punchy.
thing in the late 80s about this like highly compressed gated drums where everything was just no nuance, no like timbre. Everything was just aggressive.
No,
and
because
in your face.
you just sprung me on this today, Gar. I didn't get.
We
time
both got
to-
sprung on it. I'm fucking. This is off the back of
I
my
didn't get
neck.
time
Like.
to I want to really read into what I don't like about things, but for face value, listen to the album Dangerous, which is to me an album that just didn't. It was the start of the end of me loving everything Michael Jackson did musically.
Jesus.
It just has the. Just it sounds stupid. Now it sounds to me stupid.
Yeah.
But like there's the songs on that, like Give In To Me and Who Is It, that don't have much of that going on, and they are classic Michael Jackson. And that is not a slight on Teddy Riley, who is an unreal producer. But that is my album that did not stand the test of time because of the production values for me.
Fair enough. Right, our next one is from Keith Kelly.
Keith. He was Keith Kelly's a friend of mine who was the one who just suggested Diggy Diggy Hole. So
Oh, fuck you then. Fuck you. And your atrocious taste in music. If that's actually what you like. I hope to God you were just trying to annoy
you
us.
never know with Keith. You don't really know. You never know.
I hope you were just trying to annoy us. Me in particular, that's the worst. So his question was, we know that you despise bluegrass and slow covers. We do.
Yes.
But what about metal? Covers of other genres such as pop, are they acceptable? I just read that like Charlie from fucking Always Sunny. What about metal? Covers of other such genres. So yeah. What about metal covers of other genres such as pop? Are they acceptable?
I'd say I'd give them a 70% rating of like on a lot of them.
Okay.
There's a guy called Leo something, sounds kind of Italian, that does a lot